Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the BSGL. To start off this video, we are going to have a little series update, as I'm going to start just putting 2 games per week of highlights. So if there's a team you guys want to see in a week of highlights, if you want to see a team next week, put that down below. If you want to see a team in the following week, whenever, just put all that down below, let me know, and I'll be sure to try and get your team in the next video. Or if you want to see your team play a certain team, then I'll be on the matchup. But do remember, every team only plays each other once, so that makes that a little hard to find. Like if you want to see the Sting play the Cobras, then it's going to be a little hard to find that matchup, because it only happens one time per season. But I'll be sure to try and be on the lookout for that. But starting off this video, after that little update, we've got some position or some more starting changes this week, as Teddy Ronald is going to take over at the point guard for the Sting, as Roach here got benched, and he got a lot of minutes taken away. He was their starter, and now they're going to start Ronald. And then next, for the Brooklyn Cobras, they have taken out, they put in Fisher. They put in Fisher, and they took out this man. Not even going to try to say the first name, but I think the last name is Enechiyanya. Just say that a lot faster, but yeah, they are switching these guys out, as Fisher will be the new starter. But yeah, with all that, we will go ahead and head into the box scores on the week. So there was nothing for day 1 of action this week, so we will go ahead and head into Christmas Eve, as we see that the Wranglers defeated the Goblins in Denver. Wade Cage had a 31-point game with 13 boards. Really nice game from him, getting a nice double-double, as they did not get the win, as the Wranglers, Porter put up 26, Lamar Shilton with a 23-point triple-double with 16 boards and 10 assists, and Outlaw put up 19 as well. A nice win for the Wranglers, as the Wolfpack pick up just their 2nd win on the year against the Enforcers, who have been up and down all year. They win by 13 at home, behind Anderson's 22, Shackelford's 20, and Alan Smith's 20. So he had 9 boards. Cartwright had a nice double-double with 11 points and rebounds. For the Enforcers, Morris led the way again with a 22-point double-double with 12 boards, 3 steals and 2 blocks for Morris as well. O.J. Hawkins had a double-double with 18 points and 11 boards, as Will Trust only had 9 points and was 4 from 11 from the floor and 0 for 6 from outside. It's not the best game that we've seen from him. The White Whales stay hot and pick up their 10th win at the Minnesota Moose. Yeah, that's what it was. I almost wanted to say Denver Moose for some reason. Cy Gilbert led the way for the Moose with 21 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Nice game from him. Farmer had a double-double as well with 18 points, 14 rebounds, but it was not enough to get them the win, as Del Negro led the way for the White Whales, 21 points. Guerrero had 17, Jones with 15, and Boyd down here with 9, 5, and 5. Not the greatest game from him, but it was enough to get them the dub, as the Hilltoppers bounced back after that loss from the Skyliners and beat the Brigade. DeJuan Jones with a 24-point, 15-board performance, not enough to get them the W, as Bowen led the way for the Hilltoppers with 27 points, and Parker Puff had a 17-point, 18-rebound, 10-assist, triple-double. A really nice game from him. As we head into the next day, the Shift beat the Pandas by 19 at home. Long led the way again for the Shift. He had 28 points. Foster had a 20-point, 12-rebound double-double. Good game from the Shift, as we see that Cousins, their new starting center, did not do a whole lot. For the Pandas, Domerkant led the way with 21 points. Midas Khan behind him with 12, 11, and 8. Nice game from Midas, but we need some more scoring output of that young man, as now we are going to head into Hustlers and Bison. So here we are in Oklahoma, as like I said, the Bison will host the Hustlers, as the Hustlers will start with the ball. Already in a 2-2 game, here's Lou Fung getting a steal and then putting a move on Natchbar, as he goes at the hoop and finds a nice easy fast break too. Here's Duncan inside, can't get the layup to fall, but he gets his own rebound, as he always seems to do, and puts it right back in. Davis Reitzel goes at the hoop here, and he gets blocked hard by Abdul Wahad, and then Natchbar comes back the other way, goes right at Fung, and he's going to get blocked as well. So the team's going at each other here early, as here's Lou Fung after the block getting found for 2. 1-point game. Here's Natchbar, step back in the mid-range, and he can't get it to fall, but Duncan's there for more second chance points, as the Hustlers are already up 3, make that 5 on the inside post move from Duncan. Here's Fung bullying Natchbar in the post as he finds 2 more. 13-8. Here's Davis Reitzel, can't get it to fall, but Carter's right there to put it back and throw it down with one hand. Hustlers back on offense. The lob to Duncan. He's gonna elevate and throw this one down.
Here's Iguodala on the other end. He's going to nail a three. So a 2-point game. Well, now it's a 1-point game with 5 minutes to go in the second. Here's Bates from deep. He nails a fadeaway three as his team is now up 2, but Natchbar puts the Hustlers back up 1 on his three. Hustlers still up 1. They find Wright on the inside. What a pass from Iguodala as Wright throws it down. And they now lead by, well, they're down 1, now down 3, make it 4 as Natchbar gets the and one on the layup. They're now up 5, and how about the inside pass to Pittman on the bounce as he throws it down. 5-point game right at the start of the second half, and Duncan just left this man way too much room when he hits the 3. And now Hustlers back up 6. Here's Lu Feng finding us some points in the mid-range. 4-point game. Hustlers ball. Natchbar just putting on all sorts of moves, and he moves, and he cannot miss. He throws this one in with 2 defenders all over him. Here's Reed slamming one home, and the Hustlers are now up 8, make it 6. Here's Feng for 3. Not what he's known for, but he knocks it down to make it a 3-point game. Now up to 5. Here's Feng again, putting it back down to 3. As the Bison just can't seem to catch up as they're down 1 here, make it 4 off the 3 from Natchbar as we are late in the 4th quarter now. Here's Natchbar on the inside again, finding more points. It's a 6-point game. Minute 50 to go. Here's Bates. He throws one down on the fast break. It's a 4-point game. Abdul Wahad just has to put one up here at the end of the shot clock, and Duncan's right there to clean it up. And that just about does it. It's now a 6-point game. Davis Reitzel goes at the hoop as he's going to get fouled. So he'll head to the line. First free throw. No good. He missed it. They needed that one. And now it is still a 5-point game. As there's Hamilton. What a pass from the point guard. He's been making all great, so much great passes today as the Bison find Bates for another 3. So it's still just a 4-point game. You got to get something going here. Natchbar. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. He's getting locked up by Lu Feng. They go to Perisic Jippy or whatever his name is. Throws up a 3, can't get the fall. Duncan gets out rebounded, and Feng heads the other way. He goes at the hoop, pulls a terrible one-legged fadeaway, can't get at the fall. Duncan picks up the rebound, and that'll send. Well, they had to foul again, so that sends Perisic Jippy or whatever his name is to the line. So now down 6. Bison have to get something in. Here's Davis Reitzel, throws one up, can't get it to fall, and they have to foul again as that will just about do it. Here's another 3 from Bates, trying to still find some points. But the Hustlers will defeat the Bisons in Oklahoma as a nice really road win there for the Hustlers. Played good defense all game, and Natchbar could not seem to miss.
So here we are checking out some box scores on the day. The Huskies go to San Diego and defeat the Sharks by 2 behind Gildreth Butler. Well, actually, this is for the Sharks, my bad. Gildreth Butler had 29 for the Sharks. Quentin Pope had 23, but it was not enough to get them the win. As for the Huskies, Owen Bradley all the way with 23 and 10, and then down here Thornburn had a nice double-double as well. And Raven and Justice both put in 17. For the game we just watched, the Hustlers ended up winning by 12. For the Bison, Lu Feng ended up with 27 points. And that was pretty well lit for the Bison. As for the Hustlers, Natchbar put in 44 points, and Rob Duncan put in 27 and 34 rebounds. Really good games from both of them as they led their team to the W.
Heading into game number 2 of our new short week format, we have the Houston Predators at the Cincinnati Bulldogs. As here's Kevin Ball finding a nice mid-range shot on the fast break there right at the beginning. As they have a nice post mismatch inside here as Dandridge throws one down in the face of Van Exel. Predators still down 2 though, as here's Kevin Ball going at the rim, and he's going to elevate for the jam, and Trent Beretta wanted no part of that as we are now in a 6-10 ball game. Bulldogs. Here's Massenberg getting found on the inside, and he shacks it home with both hands. As here's Guerrero, and his man backed off of him a little bit, and he has no problem hitting the 3. Into the second quarter now. Here's Massenberg being found on the inside again as he throws one down, as that was our only highlight from the second quarter. Not a whole lot going on in the first half. From the Stars, or highlight-wise, just a lot of inside post mismatches, and I didn't really feel like you guys wanted to see all that. As we see Beretta getting a nice dunk here, as there's Massenberg being found on the inside again. This game is all tied up at 32. Here's Massenberg, no good. Trent Beretta, no good, and he puts in his own miss. As that was what the Bulldogs, how they made their living all night, as Kevin Ball gets a nice mid-range shot. 36-36. How about this? And one from Parker, that's his name, as he hits the free throw and puts his team up 3. Now down 3. Irvin's getting found on the inside for a slam. Predators back down 1. Now up to a 3-point game. Chuck Armstrong finally gets something to fall in the 4th, and he's got a 3. Here's Kevin Ball stripping Van Exel. He's going to head at the hoop, making it a 3-point game on his layup. Still a 3-point game. Here's Massenberg on the inside, and he's going to get the and one, but he'd miss his free throw. Predators the other way. Massenberg blocks ball. So now here's the Bulldogs. Chuck Armstrong just throws up a 3, and they're now up 8. What a run there as Massenberg blocks another man. Says no as they're up 10 now. Armstrong at the rim puts them up 12 points with 1:30 to go. Here's a slam from the Predators, but it will not matter as they could not make the comeback on the Bulldogs late. The Bulldogs went on that one run within 4 minutes, and that will be all she wrote in this one. Nice little quick highlight reel.
Checking out the box score on the day. First for the Buzz Royals game. The Royals defeat the Buzz at home by 16 behind Kenny Dimes, 31 points, 10 assists, a nice double-double from him. Rich Mack put in 23 and 10 as well, as he had a double-double as well. For the Buzz, Wagner led the way with 28 points, Willingham with 20, and then Johnson down here with a double-double with 12 rebounds and 10 assists. Was 3 for 4 on the night with only 8 points. Need some more scoring out of him. The Cougars defeat the Shift by 20. Akibono Shang put in 26, Cambridge put in 25, and Akibono had 15 rebounds. That's a nice double-double from him. As for the Shift, James Long led the way yet again with 27, and Cousins was behind him with 16. Jerry Foster with a nice 15-point, 12-rebound double-double, 9 assists as well, just one away from a triple-double, but they could not get the W. The Bulldogs, we just saw them defeat the Predators by 18. Massenberg led the way with 31 points, 8 rebounds. Trent Beretta had 19 points, 18 rebounds, and Jolly Harper put in 21. Chuck Armstrong with a nice 15-point game. Dandridge led the way for the Predators with a 23-10 rebound game. Irving behind him was 17 and 12, a nice double-double from both of them. Kevin Ball only had 14 points and 9 assists. Not a terrible game from him, but we'd like to see a little more output. And for the next day, the Townhawks defeat the Huskies by 14, getting another win, as Somerton led the way with 25 points, and Myers had a nice 16-point, 12-rebound double-double, along with Kellogg with 14 and 10. For the Huskies, Bradley led the way with 27 points and 12 rebounds, and Justice and Thornburn put in 16 and 15. Going into the next day, we only had one game, and the Shift go to Brooklyn and defeat the Cobras by 16, just the Cobras' second loss on the year. Stone led the way for the Cobras with 29, 7 and 6, and then Dyson poured in 24 as well, but that was pretty much all the offense they got. Long led the way for the Shift with a 25-point game. Little behind him with 21, and then Cousins was 16, as we see Foster only had 9 points and 13 rebounds. Going into the last day on the week, or not the last day. No, it was the last day, my bad. The Bison defeat the Cougars by 7, as Akibono put in 24 and 12, a nice game from him, but they could not get the win. Bates had 24, Fung had 23 and 11, and then Davis Reitzel had 22, so nice games from all of them. As we see that the Wolfpack take a hard L to the Predators, as they lost this one by 32. Leading the way for the Predators was Snyder with 20. Kevin Ball had a triple-double with 17, 12, and 12. And Dandridge had a nice 18-point game as well. For the Wolfpack, Witherspoon led the way with 15. Alan Smith had a 10-point, 11-rebound double-double. That was pretty much all the offense they got. As the White Whales went to Boston and defeated the Hilltoppers by 10, the White Whales had been hot all month, as Sullivan led the way for the Hilltoppers with 21 points. Holland Corn had 20 as well, and Parker Puff had 12 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. Nice game from him. For the White Whales, Guerrero led the way with 25, and Boyd had 21 behind him. So that is all for Week 10 highlights. Nice little quick thing of highlights, since we are only doing 2 games a week now, as we see that Rob Duncan and DeJuan Jones won Player of the Week for their respective conferences. As I don't think we can do Player of the Month quite yet, no. We'll do Player of the Month in the next video, or not in the next video. We will do our monthly recap for the month of December, since there's only the 30th and 31st for next week. And then after that, we will go into Week 11 highlights. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what teams you want to see next week, or if there's a matchup you want to see, like point guard, something like that, let me know. All of that down below. Be sure to submit a prospect if you haven't done that already, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.